Hello learners, welcome to the learning dialogue on naming molecule that contains alkenes and alkynes, both functional group in one molecule. Like that. You know very well the alkene, the unsaturated hydrocarbons containing carbon-carbon double bonds, and for the IUPAC naming we are using ENE as a suffix. On the other hand, the alkyne are the unsaturated hydrocarbons which contains carbon-carbon triple bond, and YNE, that is in suffix, is used for naming the alkyne. But if some of the molecules that contains both double and triple bond presents in a one molecule, that time that compound or molecule is called as alkenes, means it containing the both double bond as well as triple bond in one molecule, like in that example. So while naming these compounds, we have to follow some basic rules, such as you have to start the numbering from one end, which gives the lowest possible number to the multiple bonds. Suppose in that example we have started the numbering from left to right. So number 1 is given to carbon-carbon double bond and number 4 is given to carbon-carbon triple bond. If you numbering from right to left, then numbering 2 and number 5 is given to the multiple bonds. But what rule says? You have to start the number from the end which gives the multiple bonds lowest possible number. Or you can say that this multiple bonds is started with the first number. So this numbering direction is correct because it gives the one number, or from that end the multiple bonds started. So this is the correct directions of numbering, and if you number from right to left, this is incorrect, as from this end the multiple bonds is not started. But sometimes if you give a number from both directions, at that time the both bonds, means double bonds and triple bonds, get the same number, then what to do? So in that example, if you numbering from left to right, so 2 number and 4 number given to the multiple bonds, and if you numbering from right to left, in same cases it will give 2 and 4 number. So from both directions both bonds get the same numbers, then you have to give preference to the alkene, that is carbon-carbon double bond. So whenever such a conditions occurs, that time you have to give a preference to alkene first. So you have to give the numbering to the system in a such a way that the alkene contains lowest possible number. So preference given alkene when this condition occurs. Which conditions? If both double and triple bonds are the exact same number from both ends. So for that purpose, so numbering from left to right is correct for that example. So this is the correct directions of numbering. So let's see how to write the IUPAC name for the compounds containing double and triple bonds. So first rule, select the longest possible carbon chain containing multiple bonds. Give the numbering as per the rules. So this numbering direction is correct because at one number position the multiple bonds get started. So it contains 6 carbon atom, so hexane, and you have to replace this A and E of corresponding alkane by the suffix of functional groups. So it contains alkene functional groups at one number position, so prefix the position number and suffix used for that functional group, that is 1 in. Then alkyne functional group is present at 4 number carbon atom, so 4 dash in. Now how to write the IUPAC name for these compounds? So here two functional groups are present, that is in and in. So it is started from E and it is started by Y. So you have to arrange them alphabetically. So E comes first and later Y came. So the name of compound is 1-hexene 4-in. So you have to write down first alkene and then write down alkyne. So position number of double bond is prefixed before the alkene name, and the position number of triple bond is prefixed before the in. So this is how to write the IUPAC name compounds containing both double bond and triple bond. Dear students, try to think on these questions. Question is what? You have to give the name of this compound by following IUPAC rules. Pause the video for a while and then start the video to get the answer of these questions. Hope you have come up with the answer of this question. So let's see the correct answer. So this is the compound. First you have to give the numbering. This numbering system is correct as it gives 2 number to the alkene from this end. If you numbering from right to left, it also gives a 2 number to the carbon-carbon triple bond and 4th number to the carbon-carbon double bond. Whenever this condition occurs, you have to give preference to the alkene. So that's why this numbering system is correct. It contains 6 carbon atoms, so hexane. So replace this ANE with the suffix of functional group. Alkene contains at 2 number position, so 2 in. Alkyne contains at 4 number position, so 4 in. So name of this compound is 2-hexene 4 in. So let's try another example. Select the longest possible carbon chain containing multiple bonds and give the numbering. Why this numbering is correct? Because if you number from both ends, means from left to right and right to left, that time both multiple bonds get the 3 numbers, that is same number by the both directions. So whenever such a condition occurs, you have to give preference to the alkene groups. So this numbering is correct. So it contains 8 carbon atom, so name is octane. Replace this ANE with the suffix of functional groups. So alkene is present at 3 number position. Alkyne is present at 5 number position. So parent name of this chain is oct 3 in 5 in. Now try to find out the substituents. Substituent's name is 7-methyl, means methyl group is attached to the 7 number carbon atom of chain. So name of compound is by prefixing the name of substituents onto the parent name. So name of this compound is 7-methyl oct 3 in 5 in. Happy learning. Don't forget to subscribe the YouTube channel for upcoming videos of organic chemistry. Thank you very much.